Hello. Hi, it's good to see so many people here. I'm glad you could make it. All right, my name is Sierra Trinche.
My name is Annabelle Heine, and we were the contestants this week's game. Oh, I have to go be the lightboard operator again, but we're so glad you all made it.
All right, just a little bit quick business. Now's a great time to turn off your cell phones or check that they're in silent mode. No photography or filming, please. The show runs loud. We're going to take pictures. FST will take pictures and we'll also film it. So it'll be done in a professional-ish and less distracting way. So you guys can just chill out and watch and enjoy completely. Okay, runs about 35 minutes long and there's no intermission. I would like to thank all the parents that let us teach their children. It was a privilege. I had such a blast this week. There is not a child here that did not work really, really hard. They're a dedicated bunch, and I had so much fun. All right, please enjoy the show.
If we shadows.
If we shadows.
If we shadows.
If we shadows. If we shadows.
And we listened. Fido, Spot.
What?
And I saw a black cat.
And I saw an orange otter.
And I saw a statue. And my mom said, there were only hundreds of guinea pigs.
And everybody burned in the fire.
And the spaceships wouldn't stop chasing us.
And the man said,
That's classified information.
And the castle stairs were crumbly.
and we listened.
If music be the food of love, play on. Give me excess of it, that, surfeiting, the appetite mistaken him so die. That strain again, had it die and fall. Oh, it came over my ear like the sweet sound that breathes upon a bank of violets, stealing and giving odor. Ugh, enough, no more. 'Tis not as sweet as it was before. O spirit of love, how quick and fresh art thou! Notwithstanding thy capacity, receivest as the sea, not enters there, of what validity and pitch, soe'er falls into abatement and low price. Even in a minute, so full of shapes as fancy, it alone is high fantastical.
Now the hungry lion roars and the wolf beholds the moon, whilst the heavy ploughman knows all weary tasks were done. Now it is the time of night that the graves are gaping wide. Everyone, let forth his right and swords way path to glide, and we fairies that do run by the trickle, act its team from the presence of the sun, following darkness like a dream, now a frolic. Not a mouse shall disturb the howled house. I am sent with room before to sweep the dust behind the door.
I would not be thy executioner. I fly thee, for I would not injure thee. Thou tellest me there is murder in thine eye. 'Tis pretty sure and very probable that eyes, which are the frailest, softest things, who shut their coward gates on atomies, should be called tyrants, butchers, murderers. No, I do frown upon thee with all my heart, and if mine eyes can wound, now let them kill thee. Now counterfeit to swoon, why now fall down? And if thou canst not, oh, for shame, for shame. Lie not to say mine eyes are murderers. Show the wound mine eye hath made in thee.
Scratch thee but with a pin, and there remains some scar of it. Lean but upon a rush, and the cicatrix, incapable in pressure, thy palm some moment keeps. But mine eyes, which I have darted at thee, hurt thee not, nor I am sure there is no force in eyes that can do hurt.
My excellent good friends, how dost thou? Guildenstern? Rosencrantz. Good lads, how do ye both?
As the indifferent children of the earth.
What's the news?
None, my lord, but the world's grown honest.
Then is doomsday near, but your news is not true. What have you that she sends you to this prison?
Prison, my lord?
Denmark's a prison,
Then the world is one.
a goodly one, in which there are many confines, wards, and dungeons, Denmark being one of the worst.
I think not so, my lord.
Why then? 'Tis none to you, for there is nothing either good or bad, but thinking makes it so. To me, it is a dungeon.
Then your ambition makes it one. 'Tis too narrow for your mind.
Oh God, I could be bounded in a nutshell and count myself a king of infinite space, were it not that I have bad dreams.
Dreams indeed are ambition, but the very substance of the ambition is merely a shadow of a dream.
A dream itself is but a shadow.
Truly, and I hold ambition of so airy and light a quality that is but a shadow's shadow.
Shall we to the court? For by my fay I cannot reason. But in the beaten way of friendship, what make you at Elsinore?
To visit you, my lord, no other occasion.
Were you not sent for? Is it your own inclining? Is it a free visitation?
What should we say, my lord?
Why, anything, but to the purpose. I know the good king and queen have sent for you.
Well-
To what end, my lord?
That you must teach me, but let me conjure you. Be even indirect with me, whether you were sent for or no.
What say you?
I have my eye of you. If you love me, hold not off.
My lord, we were sent for.
I will let you know, so shall my anticipation prevent your discovery, and your secrecy to the king and queen molts no feather. I have of late, but wherefore I know not, lost all my mirth, forgone all custom of exercises, and indeed it goes so heavily with my disposition that this goodly frame, the earth, seems to me a sterile promontory. This most excellent canopy, the air, look you. Why, it looks nothing other than a sick and twisted mass of mangled twistedness. What a piece of work is man. How noble in reason. How infinite in faculty. In moving and form, how express and admirable. In action, how like an angel. In apprehension, how like a god. The beauty of the world, the paragon of animals. And yet, to me, what is this quintessence of dust? Man delights not me. No, nor woman neither. Though by your smiling you seem to say so.
My lord, there is no such stuff in my thoughts.
Chip away, make no mistake, maybe all other good day.
How happy some more other some can be. Through Athens I am thought as fair as she. But what of that? Demetrius thinks not so. He will not know what all but he do know. And as he is doting on Hermia's eye, so I, admiring of his qualities, things base and vile, holding no quantity. Love can transpose form and dignity. Love looks not with the eyes, but with the mind, and therefore is winged Cupid picked blind. Nor hath love's mind of any judgment taste, wings and no eyes figure unheedy haste. And therefore is love said to be a child, because in choice he is so oft beguiled. As waggish boys engain themselves forswear, so the boy love is perjured everywhere. And as Demetrius looked on Hermia's eye, he held down oath that he was only mine. And when this hell some heat from Hermia felt, so he dissolved. and showers of oath did melt. I will go tell him of fair Hermia's flight, then to the wood will he tomorrow night. Pursue her, and for this intelligence, if I have thanks, it is a dear expense. But herein mean I to enrich my pain, to have his sight thither and back again.
Blow, winds, and crack your cheeks. Range, blow. Rumble thy bellyful. Spit fire, spout rain. Nor rain, wind, thunder, and fire are my daughters. I tax not you, you elements, with unkindness. I never gave you kingdom, called you children. You owe me no subscription. Then let fall your horrible pleasure. Here I stand, your slave. Yet I call you servile minsters, and then with two precarious daughters will join you, your battles your all precarious battles against a head so old and white as this. Oh, 'tis foul!
How goes it now? He looks gentler than he did.
He hath commanded me to go to bed and bade me dismiss you.
Dismiss me?
It was his bidding. Therefore, good Amelia, give me my nightly wearing and adieu. We must not now displease him.
I would you had never seen him.
My mother had a maid called Barbara. She was in love, and he she loved proved mad and did forsake her. She had a song of willow, and she died singing it.
Shall I go fetch your nightgown?
No, unpin me here. This Lord Richo is a proper man.
I know a lady in Venice would walk barefoot to Palestine for a touch of his nether wit.
The poor soul sat sighing by a sycamore tree, sing on a green willow, her hand on her bosom, her head on her knee. Sing willow, 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 the fresh stream and by her murder moans. Sing willow, 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 her salt tears fell from her sobbing the stones. Lay by these, sing willow, willow, willow. Hey, that's not next. Hark! Who's it that knocks?
It's the wind.
I called my love false love, but what said he then? Sing willow, willow, willow. Oh, these men! Dost thou in conscience think? Tell me, Amelia, that there be women to abuse their husbands in such gross kind.
There be some such, no question.
Wouldst thou do such a deed for all the world?
Why, would not you?
No, by this heavenly light.
Nor I that is heavenly light. I might as well do it in the dark.
Wouldst thou do such a deed for all the world?
The world's a huge thing. It's a great price for a small vice.
In troth, I think thou wouldst not.
In troth, I think I should.
I don't think there is any such woman.
Yes, a dozen, as many to the vantage as would store the world they play for. But I do think, is their husbands' fault if wives do fault? Say they slack their duties, and pour our treasures into foreign laps, or else break out in peevish jealousies, throwing restraint upon us, or say they strike us, or scare our former having in despite. Why, we have galls, and though we have some grace, yet we have some revenge. Let our husbands know their wives have sense like them. They see and smell and have their palates both for sweet and sour as husbands have. What is it that they do when they change us for others? Is it sport? I think it is. Doth affection breed it? I think it doth. Is it frailty thus heirs? It is so too. And have not we affections, desires for sport and frailty as men have? Then let them use us well, else let them know. The ills we do, their ills instruct us so.
Good night. Good night. Heaven me such uses send, not to pick bad from bad, but by bad men.
This island's mine, by Sycorax, my mother, which thou takest from me. When thou camest first, Thou strokest me, madest much of me. Didst give me water with berries in. Teach me how to name the bigger light, how the less, which burns by day and night. And then I loved thee. Showed thee all the qualities of the isle. Fresh springs, brine pits, barren place, and fertile. Curse me that I did so. All the charms of sycorax, toads, beetles, bats, light on you! For I am all the subjects that you have. Which first was mine own king. Here you sty me in this hard rock, whilst do you keep from me the rest of the island.
The clock struck 9 when I did send the notes.
In half an hour she promised to return. Perchance you cannot meet him. That's not so.
Oh, she is late. Love's herald should be thoughts.
Which 10 times faster glide than the sun's beams.
Driving black shadows over lowing hills, therefore do nimble pinioned doves draw love.
Therefore hath the wind-swift Cupid wings.
Now the sun is upon the highmost hill of this day's journey, and from 9 till 12.
It's 3 long hours, yet she is not come. Had she affections and warm youthful blood.
She would be as swift in motion as a bull, my words would bandy her to my sweet love.
But his to me, but old folks, many fain as they were dead, unwieldy, slow, heavy, and pale as lead.
Oh God, she comes.
Friends, Romans, countrymen, lend me your ears. I have come to bury Caesar, not to praise him, here under leave of Brutus and the rest, for Brutus is an honorable man. And so are they all honorable men. Come I to speak at Caesar's funeral, he was my friend, faithful and just to me. But Brutus says he was ambitious, and Brutus an honorable man. When the poor have cried, Caesar hath wept. Ambition should be made of sterner stuff, but Brutus said he was ambitious. But Brutus is an honorable man. You all did see that on the Lupercal I thrice presented him with a kingly crown, which he did thrice refuse. Was this ambition? Yet Brutus said he was ambitious, and Brutus is an honorable man. You all did love him once, not without cause. What cause withholds you to mourn for him? My heart is in the coffin with Caesar, and I must pause till it come back to me. Get me some music.
He is not here, so please, your lord, sing it.
Who was it?
FST the master, my lord, he is about the house.
Seek him out and play the tune the while. Come hither, boy. If ever thou shalt walk, and the sweet pangs of it remember me. How dost thou like this tune?
It gives a very echo to the seat where love is thrown.
Thou dost speak masterly. No light upon it. Young though thou art, thine eyes have stayed upon some favor that love. Hath it not, boy?
A little, by your favor.
What kind of woman is it?
Of your complexion.
She's not worth thee then. What years I faith?
About your years, my lord.
Then let thy love be younger than thyself, for thy affection cannot hold the bend. Come, fellows, the song we had last night.
Come away, death, and in sad cypress let me be laid. Fly away, breath. I am slain by a fair, cruel maid. My shroud of white stuck all with you, oh, perish. My part in death, no one so true did share it. Not a friend, not a flower sweet, upon my black coffin let there be strong. Not a friend greet, my corpse for my bones shall be thrown.
melancholy god protect thee. Farewell.
Once more, Cesaro, get thee to yon same sovereign cruelty.
But if she cannot love you, sir,
I cannot be so answered.
sooth, but you must. Say that some lady, as perhaps there is, hath for your love a great a pang of heart as you have for Olivia.
There is no woman's sides can bite the beating of such a strong passion as love doth give my heart. No woman's heart, so big, told so much. Make no compare between that love a woman can bear me and that I owe Olivia.
Aye, but I know
What dost thou know?
too well what love women to men may owe. In faith, they are as true of heart as we. My father had a daughter loved a man, as it would, perhaps, if I were a woman, I should your lordship.
And what's her history?
A blank, my lord. She never told her love, but instead let concealment, like a worm in the bud, feed on her damask cheek. She pined in thought, and with a green and yellow melancholy, she sat, like patience on a monument, smiling at grief. Was this not love indeed?
But died thy sister of her love, my boy?
I am all the daughters of my father's house. And all the brothers too. And yet I know not. Sir, shall I to this lady?
Aye, that's the thing.
If we shadows.
If we shadows.
If we shadows.
If we shadows, if we shadows have offended, think but this and all is mended.
That you have but slumbered here.
While these visions did appear.
And this weak and idle theme, no more yielding but a dream.
Gentles do not reprehend.
If you pardon, we will mend.
And as I am an honest puck,
If we have unearned luck,
Now to escape the serpent's tongue.
we will make amends ere long.
Else the Pacalio call. So good night unto you all.
Give me your hands if we be friends, and Robin shall restore